In this video I'm going to cover the elements under the button tool. Each of them. Of course, almost any element can have a user interaction or button. Almost all of them will have on mouse down and on mouse up. A quick note, the reason to use on mouse up more than on mouse down is because if the user at runtime presses the mouse button down in this object, for example, those commands will fire. But let's say he presses down in this object and then changes his mind. If he moves the mouse off of the object before he releases it, the on mouse up event won't fire. The on mouse up event is really a on mouse down and on mouse up in the same object. So it gives him a chance to cancel his action before he releases the mouse button. So the first button is the button, and it's just a regular button. It only has a few settings. You can have it as a picture of whatever you want. You can load any bitmap or GIF or JPEG, any image. You can change the button caption. You can set it statically here, or it can be changed at runtime via the text label or text string ex or text string. The next one is the slider, and this is the slider. It has a couple of settings. Sample framed. It's a border around it. This is the range. This is the type of pointer. This guy. Track width, orientation. It has a few more settings in its configuration. This is the destination and source for where it writes to and reads from to get its position. These are to execute scripts. This is a confirmation. So if you want to have a script run on mouse up, you would select this, and if you want to confirm it before the script runs, you enter, for example, OK or cancel, and then you maybe put in, do you want to execute the command, or whatever text you want. And thumb disable is a way to disable mouse commands while allowing it still to indicate the correct value. And of course this is the user level. The next button is the combo box, which is this guy here. He has a few settings. The drop down count. Sort strings is alphabetically sorting them. The drop list, you can have as many as you want, up to 32,767. This is the value that is written to the source when the combo is selected based on the string, and it's also the value that is displayed in the combo box for the point. So for example, if the point is 3 and 3 is running and the value changes in the external device to 4 and that value is stopped, then the combo box would then show stopped. This is the same on mouse up confirmation as the button. This is a way to disable it temporarily. It still shows the value, it doesn't work as a element for the user to select something. It becomes only a display. Drop down list. The next one is the knob, which is this guy here. It's a rotating knob, like a range. You move it to a position. It has a few settings. The whence is this bar here. This is the angle start and angle end. It has a few settings. Source, the number of rows down here, which is the number of labels. The on change, if there's a script you want to execute when it does change. The same on mouse up confirmation. The same disable as the other ones to disable the user's interaction with it. You can set flash true, so if the value is 0 and you have a button color set to red, for example, and flash true, when the value of the source is 0, then the button will flash between this color and the design time color. And the last one is indicating push button, which is kind of a dual purpose. It's an indicator and a button. So different colors. The LED, you can change its height, its width, spacing between them. It also has a few different settings. Flash when the source is true. The indicator is controlled via the brush. If you look in the help file, it's a hybrid. The indicator part, this part here, is controlled via the pen, the brush, the hide, show, animation, etc. The disable is to disable mouse commands. If indicating push button animation is not enabled, the mouse commands and flash, if enabled, will not function. So this disable is talking about is this disable. You can select something to disable it. These are the colors that are controlled by the animation that you select. These are the conditions of the flash. And that's it for buttons. In another video, I'll go over these different mouse commands in brief. There's a lot of them. They're all defined in the help files. I'll do that in the next video.